Class 10, Science 2, Lesson number 5, Towards the Green Energy. We are familiar with the word energy. What is the energy? Energy is nothing but the capacity to do the work. That is called energy. There are different forms of energy. Which are that? You know that. Mechanical energy, chemical energy, heat energy, sound energy. There are potential energy, kinetic energy. These are the many types of energy. And you also know about the law of conservation of energy. We have seen in earlier classes. Law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created. It cannot be destroyed, but it can be changed from one form into another. This is the law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It cannot be created, but it can be changed from one form into another. That means energy can be converted. Let us see one example of candle. When we burn the candle, the chemical energy in the candle is get converted into light energy and heat energy. By cycling, the muscle energy in our body, muscular energy in our body, that get converted into kinetic energy. That means energy can be converted from one form into another. Now, in our day-to-day life, we need more amount of the electric energy. In this chapter, we are going to learn about how this electric energy is produced. In 8th class, we have seen the principle of electromagnetic induction. Now, what is this principle? Suppose this is our conductor and this is a magnet. When we rotate the magnet, that means its magnetic field is changed. When magnetic field around the conductor is changed, potential difference is created, and when potential difference is created, electricity is produced. This electromagnetic induction principle, this works in two ways. When coil is kept stationary and magnet is rotating. By rotating the magnet, magnetic field gets changed and potential difference is produced. This is one way. Conductor is stationary and magnet is rotating. This is one way. In another way, we get magnet stationary. Magnet is stationary and conductor is rotating or conductor is moving. When the conductor moves, magnetic field also gets changed and potential difference is produced. In both these cases, potential difference is produced and electric energy is created. In many power plants, they need the electrical generator. An electrical generator is based on this electromagnetic induction principle. Electric generator is based on this principle. Now, in large generators are used in commercial power generation plants, and a turbine is used to rotate the magnet, and the turbine is used to rotate the magnet in generator. Now, this method of electrical energy generation can be represented. This electric energy is generated in generator, and to rotate the generator, turbine is necessary, and to drive the turbine, fuel is necessary or the energy source is necessary. Which type of energy source we use to drive the turbine? On that basis, there are different type of power stations. If we use the thermal energy, that is thermal power station. If you use the nuclear energy, that is nuclear power station. In this way, which type of source we used to rotate the turbine. On that time, there are many type of thermal power stations. Now today, we will see about the thermal energy based electric power stations. In this thermal energy based power station, let us see how it works. This is a boiler. In this boiler, there are compartments. In one compartment, fuel is placed and there are some holes through which air is passed inside. In one compartment, there is a water. This water gets boiled. Then it is a turbine. This is generator. Below the turbine, there is a condenser. Condenser, you know the condenser. Condenser is used for to condense the water, to cool the water. And here is a cooling tower. Here one pump. Now, how it works? Let us see how it works. In this boiler, fuel used as a coal. Coal is used as a fuel. When coal burns, it produces heat. Due to that heat, this water boils and the steam is produced. And due to the flow of this steam, this turbine rotates, and due to the rotation of this turbine, the electric energy is produced in the generator. When this turbine, due to the flow of steam, this turbine rotates, then some part of steam goes in a condenser. The steam is very hot. It goes in condenser, and condenser there is a cooled water, and therefore this cooling water, this steam, temperature of the steam get reduced, and steam is converted into water. But the water get warm, and this warm water, by this pipe, it goes in a cooling tower. In cooling tower, this warm water get cooled, and after cooling, this cooled water through another pipe, this again go into the condenser, and this water goes to the boiler. That means here is a recycle of water. This water is recycled in this plant. In this way, the electric energy is generated in this plant. Now we will see the flow chart. See, fuel used as a coal. Coal is a fuel used in this thermal power station. When coal is converts the water into steams. For that purpose, boiler is used. In boiler, water get converted into steam. Then steam that rotate the flow of steam that rotate the turbine, and due to this rotation, the electric energy is produced in a generator. Then below this turbine, there is plus condenser. That means the steam in the condenser is again converted into water. Steam converted back into water, and it is again used in a boiler. That means water is recycled in this plant. We'll see the energy conversion in this plant, power plant. Then coal has a chemical energy. That means chemical energy in the coal get converted into thermal energy. Water get converted into steam. That means the chemical energy in the coal is converted into thermal energy, and this thermal energy in the turbine get converted into which energy? Is converted into kinetic energy. It rotates, the good get converted into kinetic energy. That means thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy, and kinetic energy in the turbine that is converted into electric energy in the generator. See again, coal, we have a chemical energy. That means chemical energy is converted into thermal energy, because water gets converted into steam. Chemical energy is converted into thermal energy. Thermal energy get converted into kinetic energy in the steam, and kinetic energy in the turbine that get converted into electric energy in generator. In this way, the electric energy is produced in a generator. But in this power plant, coal is used as a fuel. When this coal is used as a fuel, therefore, when coal burns, it produces the smoke, and due to that, what air get polluted. Now, which problems are created in this power plant? Problems created. First is, we burn the coal, it produces smoke, and then smoke has a carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. Due to this gases, some gases release, toxic gases release in the atmosphere, and air get polluted. Therefore, one problem is the pollution of air is the problem created in this plant. Then second problem, some soot particles, they also release in atmosphere, and due to these soot particles, we get the respiratory disorders. Respiratory disorder. This is the second problem arise due to this plant. And third, or the most important point is, we are using coal, and coal is a fossil fuel, and its reserves are limited. Coal is in a limited quantity. If are going on coal in future, there may be a भविष्यात आपल्याला कोळशाचे साठे कमी पडू शकतात, and this is the important problem. Availability of the coal. These are the some problems that are related with thermal energy based power station. The next power station, that is based on nuclear energy. Nuclear energy based electric power station, that we will see in the next video.